them and answer their questions. Unauthorized dumping. Further to Councillor Dave Hill's report on the radio last month, we have been receiving reports of unauthorized dumping in the turnaround past the bingo hall on Pauline Johnson Road. If you see anyone dumping there, please try to get their license plate so that we can inform the police. We are also looking into putting a camera there and a bigger sign to help stop this activity. Community consultation. Six Nations Elected Council will be holding a community engagement period for the Sun Edison project running from October 20th, 2014 to November 21st. Sun Edison is an international solar energy developer and operator building 2 projects within Six Nations land interests. More information on these projects will be available at the Six Nations Future website, www.sixnationsfuture.com, or at the community dinner being held on October 23rd at 6 p.m. If you are unable to attend the dinner meeting but would like to comment on the project, comments can be written and delivered to the tourism building or the administration building. Emails can also be sent to communityplanner@sixnations.ca and can also be sent online through sixnationsfuture.com. Development Corporation. One question that we always receive when we do community engagements for these projects is what happens to the money? Back in 2011, we undertook a community engagement project called We Gather Our Voices to get community direction on economic development and the possibility of a development corporation for Six Nations. Based on the findings of that report, a development corporation is being developed to begin driving major business. The structure will be a separate entity from the elected council and will be governed by 3 boards. The Board of Directors, the Integrity Advisor, and the Board of Trustees, all made up of community members. All the money generated from these development agreements will flow through the trust to be distributed to community priorities. Some of the priorities identified in the We Gather Our Voices report included youth support, elder support, health, recreation, housing, non-insured health benefits, culture, and language. Starting in November, there will be monthly meetings to update the community on the progress of the Development Corporation. If you are interested in participating in the Grand River Development Corporation Community Liaison Committee, please contact Amy Lickers at the Tourism Building, 519-753-1950, or at communityplanner@sixnations.ca. Assembly of First Nations. The nominations for National Chief candidates for the AFN have opened and will close on November 8th. Right now, there are 3 official candidates: Ghislaine Picard from Quebec, and Perry Bellegarde from Saskatchewan, and Simon Fobister, who is the former chief of Grassy Narrows in Northern Ontario. The election is being held in Winnipeg during a special assembly on December 9th, 10th, and 11th, 2014. Last week I was in Ottawa. I had the occasion to meet with the Minister of Indian Affairs along with Councillors Terry General and Daryl Hill, and we talked about trying to get back to the table on the land rights negotiations. We have scheduled a meeting with Ron Deering, the chief negotiator, to talk about a process where we might do that. We also brought up education and talked about post-secondary funding for education and also Polytech. He is going to get back to us on some of the things, and we are going to work on talking to him more about where do we go with education in our community. Youth and Elder Center. The Youth and Elder Center will be located between the Gaylord Paulus Arena and the Community Hall. Work is proceeding on the construction with the hope that we can have it open by late next year. In the meantime, we are conducting a logo and name contest for this new center. First prize is $500. Lately, we have been receiving reports of people having their gas cards being declared invalid at the different gas stations. I contacted the Ministry of Finance, who issues these cards, and was told that there was a glitch in their system, which meant that card should only have been refused for 2 days. She assured me that the glitch was fixed and that everything should be okay. I am still hearing, however, that these cards are still being declared invalid. I contacted them again and was asked to get the card number if this happened so that they can check into it. So if your card is being declared invalid, they will check into it, but you will also need to apply for a new card. We will keep investigating as to why this has happened, especially since there was no notification provided to us. Farmers. I recently met with a couple of farmers and they informed me that ATVs are still going into the fields and destroying their crops. I asked for the community support in ensuring that the ATVs just remain on the trails that have been developed for their use. Health issues. I have a couple of issues on health that I wanted to bring up. I have been approached by a community member to see if there are individuals out there who might be interested in establishing a support group for people living with respiratory disease. If there are, please let us know so that we can all work together to get such a group established. The health services staff are also working to promote screening for cancer. We hope to get the mobile coach here for cancer screening in the new year. I encourage everyone to get their annual screening done, especially those who have never been screened before. We are losing too many of our people to cancer, and I think we all need to work to promote screening. We will provide more information on the mobile coach once those details are finalized. I also want to direct you to Healthy Sixnay on Facebook for more information on programs and services that are offered for all ages. You will get information on healthy eating and active living, upcoming classes, and community events. This page is sponsored by Health Promotion and Nutrition and the Diabetes Education Program.